whose future has been the subject of intense debate in recent weeks, with the Oakland A's reportedly expecting Murray to enter the NFL draft. Adam Schefter says it's, quote, not implausible that the Cardinals trade Josh Rosen and draft this year's Heisman winner. And before he became the Cardinals head coach, Cliff Kingsbury made no secret of his love for Murray, talking up the quarterback back in October.
Kyler he's a freak, man. Purdy's a really good young player, and he's going to be a tremendous player, but Kyler is a freak. And I don't know, I'd take him with the first pick of the draft if I could. I know he's signed up to play baseball, but he is a dominant football player, and I would take him with the first pick.
All right, Adam Schefter talked about this on ESPN earlier today, and it's more a rumor than it is a report.
Yeah.
But rumors in the NFL, there's always a reason for it. Someone has told Adam Schefter something to make him even discuss this at all. And so the question is, why is the rumor out there? Who does it say more about? Cliff Kingsbury, Kyler Murray, or Josh Rosen? I think the rumor was put out there by the Cardinals in some kind of way to put some pressure on Josh Rosen.
Okay.
I don't think they're completely comfortable with Josh Rosen's attitude. And I said it from the word go. Hey, man, the social justice warrior stuff and being a spokesman and all this other stuff, when they draft you that high to play quarterback, they want you all in on football. And I think that's why this rumor's out there. Listen, I think there is some truth to it because Kyler Murray, for him, he's got Scott Boras, I believe, as his baseball agent.
Yes.
And for him to be backing out of the baseball thing, that to me screams someone has told him he's going to be a top 10 pick.
Yeah, he has great security in doing that. You're not doing that without it being a calculated move. For me, it says a lot about Kyler Murray. You have two sports fighting over you, and the Arizona head coach potentially fighting over you as well. Indictment on Josh Rosen, maybe for your reason and other reasons. Obviously, he was the worst QB-rated quarterback last year. That's enough reason beyond what he does off the field. Here's something interesting about this. I think that this rumor really started just off of us digging in the crates, as we do on social media, finding that clip when he was a coach for Texas Tech in October, and he says this. Right. But, you know, it's easy to be a soldier when there's no war. And it's easy to say, yeah, I would draft the number one when I ain't got a chance. I ain't got a time. I ain't got a pick. Oh, now I do? He might want to walk that back. Because he just said this week, I don't know anybody that could throw the ball better than Josh Rosen. Now, this is the worst QB-rated quarterback that he's saying, I don't know anyone who could throw it better.
He said throws a ball.
Well,
throws the ball, almost saying, oh, he throws a nice ball.
Yeah.
I haven't watched a lot of film of him yet, though.
Agreed.
But, he can throw that ball.
Right.
Yeah, who can't at the quarterback position throw that ball? I can get you some high school kids who can throw a tight spiral, and you're like, wow, he can whip that ball. But that doesn't mean he can read defenses. To me, this has a lot to do, I think, with Cliff Kingsbury letting that organization know, or somehow it's leaking out that, hey, I might can help Josh Rosen, but I can turn Kyler Murray into a player. He to me can run that Texas Tech style of offense, I think, better than Josh Rosen, because you do have to move a little bit. You have to get out the pocket.
Yeah.
And so to me, it made perfect sense when I saw this. I just kind of, my eyes lit up. I'm like, all right, Cliff, I might have to walk it back now.
Right.
Because I didn't think you could do this in the National Football League with that roster, with Josh Rosen at quarterback. I'm walking forward because I think you might can do this with Kyler Murray on your side. Right. And having that pick, I tell you what, maybe it is, a little bit. You said digging in archives. I don't know about digging in the archives. We didn't find that. Somebody else did. But I tell you what, if they could get Kyler Murray and somehow get rid of Josh Rosen.
I think it's too soon to, pull the chair on Josh Rosen, though. This is a rookie. You know what I mean? And again, I'm coming from...
They pulled the chair on the head coach. They can do it on the quarterback.
That is true. That's a great point. But I was just going to say, when you invest in a quarterback or a player like that, at least give them 2-3 years to prove you either right or wrong. You know what I mean? Before you go and say, oh, let me get this quick success of Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray hadn't stepped on the NFL field. And I'm not saying he won't be a great quarterback in the league. He might be playing baseball. We don't know. Well, all I'm saying is allow Josh Rosen a chance to work under this coach. give him an opportunity to continue to grow, to continue to learn.
See, isn't this a parallel to Jared Goff? Like,
It's the same thing.
maybe you had the wrong coach your first
same-
year.
Yeah.
We're going to get rid of Josh Rosen. Then the next coach comes in, offensive minded with the Texas Tech. Big
You look up next year, and Josh Rosen is looking up at an MVP.
Jared Goff never rubbed people the way I think Josh Rosen does.
Right.
So from that standpoint, Jared Goff always had a chance.
Correct.
You know, like I said, when I talked to Sean McVay, it was how humble this kid is. He doesn't know how great he is. He doesn't know. I don't think he realizes he was the #1 pick. It was about breeding that confidence in him. With Josh Rosen, you got to rein that joint back. It's hard to rein it back. And then you got to, Kyler Murray was a Heisman Trophy winning quarterback. You know the buzz that's going to create for that franchise, as opposed to a guy like Josh Rosen, who they really had to settle for.
But here's another layer to this as well. As fathers up here, Whitlock, whatever.
As happy people.
Yeah, right. He living in paradise and we fathers. I have to tell my son, look, I love the NFL fighting over you, son. But boy, if you don't play that baseball, just ask him daddy. And daddy played football.
That's what I'm saying.
Football, but I ain't like it.
Hey, all my sons, they'll tell you right now, they all play baseball because I make them.
Exactly.
And they play football because they love to. I have twin 7-year-olds, DJ and Jaden. Jaden's like, Dad, I don't want to play baseball no more. I'm like, son, do you know how good you are? He knows who Kyler Murray is now because I pulled up a YouTube and he's watching him now. Now he loves it again. He wants to play both. But baseball, the opportunities, like 33, 34, when I was about to retire. Baseball, I'm just getting started. Another 10-year deal, baby.
You already
Another
got
10-year deal.
contracts, you ready to roll.
Kyler Murray is going to have to sit on a bus for about 3 or 4 years and work his way up.
He's got $4 million right now waiting on him.
Okay. If he's a top 10 pick in the NFL, that's a lot more than $4 million.
It is.
And again, the shine of playing football is completely different than the shine of playing baseball. And so I just, for the Oakland A's to be saying they expect him to go in the NFL draft, that to me, a decision's been made and some people behind the scenes have told this dude, because we're going to take you high in the draft. You're not going to be sitting around in the 2nd or 3rd round. No. There's obviously people that think this guy can, because of Baker Mayfield's success, and he's a little bit shorter than Baker Mayfield, but because of Baker's success, people believe this kid can probably do it. And the difference between him and Josh Rosen, as I see it, and EJ, you probably know better, I just think Kyler Murray in that offense they run at Oklahoma and the offense Kingsbury, it requires quicker decisions than what I see Josh Rosen make.
Yeah, I'd agree. I think if Kyler does come and play football, I think he'll be a top 10 pick. I mean, really him and Dwayne Haskins at Ohio State, I think will be the top 2 quarterbacks taken, which is awesome. So, it is really, if you're Kyler, you have 2 great opportunities. You can either go play baseball and have a long career there, or you can be a top 10 pick in the NFL. So, it does sound like he's going to do the football route, and I agree with you. I think if he is able to go play under a guy like Cliff Kingsbury, I think he'll do exceptionally well in that offense.
I'll admit.
And he'll do it early as a rookie.
Pause. I'll admit the shine is different in the NFL, but all that glitters ain't gold, bro. Trust me, man. Hell no, you better play that.
You didn't play quarterback.
Kyler Murray not a big dude.
True.
That's my problem. At some point, somebody's gonna get a good hit on this dude.
But only once a week. We got hit every day.
How about Doug Flutie lasted a long time?
He did.
Thanks, D'Angelo.